Greek Taverna is a local hangout where people go, some guys it's a very casual place. For a Greek citizen, ouzo is like someone has a coffee here in Montreal. Ouzo shot in Greece is like comes with your coffee in the morning. It's like a wake-up call. It's a happiness drink. So basically, over the course of many years, we all heard that the Mediterranean cuisine is one of the healthiest. We always use olive oil because of the quality, and we buy a premium olive oil that comes from Crete. A lot of the stuff is very authentic. The moussaka, the fresh fish, the sea bass, the Mediterranean. We have the red snapper. We have the fagri, which is a traditional Greek fish. All our products are delivered here daily or bi-daily, especially the fish. Frozen lump, the lump chops we buy are coming from a supplier, a local supplier. We marinate them for 2-3 days. Calamari is a big seller. Grilled calamari especially. People try to avoid the frying, come in and import it from Greece. Like there's barbunya, the red mullet. I'm I'm the owner and founder of Petros Restaurants. Been in the business for almost 40 years. I take everything very passionately, and I think it was always my dream to have an authentic Greek style restaurant. So we're on the right track with what we're doing, and I have a lot of very interesting, hardworking people next to me. So I started when I was in my early teens. I worked for one of my uncles on Bouvier Street and Ontario Street, and then we moved on with a restaurant in Laval for 26 years called Restaurant Greco, actually 26 and a half years. And after I sold that restaurant, I got involved with a Griffintown location called La Trattoria on the corner of Notre Dame and Guy. An opportunity arose that next door was an empty locale, and we were able to do something in Greek cuisine. And that's where the first Petros location started on corner of Notre Dame and Guy. It was a 30-seater. And then we moved on to a bigger location down the street, William and Guy, a 250-seater. And moving forward, we did Westmount. Then moving forward, we did Little Italy, Laurier, and the last project was Lachine. So basically, over the course of many years, we all heard that the Mediterranean cuisine is one of the healthiest. Even if you go to the northern African countries, Casablanca, Algeria, Tunisia, and then of course Greece, Turkey, Cyprus, all these cuisines have a different type of acquisition of taste and spices. They all say that oregano is a very special product. In terms of health, olive oil is a very highly recommended product compared to the natural vegetable oils we use here in North America. We use all premium products here at Petros. And like I said, a lot of the stuff is very authentic. The moussaka, the fresh fish, the sea bass, the Mediterranean. We have the red snapper. We have the fagri, which is a traditional Greek fish. And then we go to a lot of the fillet fishes that are available. And now we're doing some of the lobster and other fish combinations as we expand the menus. We always use olive oil because of the quality, and we buy a premium olive oil that comes from Crete. I like to say that the Cretan olive oil is the best, but some areas where I come from also has high quality olive oil. It's just that, to get it packaged and sent to Canada is a little difficult. Personally, I always fry even my eggs in the morning. I fry them in olive oil. So for me, it's olive oil. Sometimes I just dip olive oil, bread, and cheese. We use a lot of products. Like I like the moussaka, it's very good. I'm a big lamb chop guy, and it's very important to have a proper type of lamb chop. We buy a premium quality lamb chop that comes in from Australian rack of lamb. I mean, the next highest product after that, I would say, could be the Quebec rack of lamb, but it's not always available or not feasible to buy. It's too expensive. Basically, our menu here consists of, usually when you do a lot of group parties, we offer zucchini chip platters. Then we go into a calamari dish. And then after that, we offer a choice of a salad, either a traditional Greek salad. We do the psiloco menu, which is the finely chopped romaine with dill, olive oil, a little bit of lemon, and a red wine vinegar, and a pinch of salt. And then after that, main courses, we suggest to go with the fish, the lamb chop dish, and lately it's been very popular is a tomahawk pork chop. All our products are delivered here daily or bi-daily, especially the fish. The frozen lamb chops we buy are coming from a local supplier, and we cut them and we marinate them for 2-3 days. Besides that, all the fish is put in a proper refrigerated space. Then we have a fish display in front of the restaurants where we display all the fish that we serve. Calamari is a big seller. Grilled calamari especially, people try to avoid the frying, so grilled calamari is a good seller. And also another big seller for us is the Saranaki cheese. I know it's high in cholesterol, but a lot of people like the outside crust, and of course inside when the cheese is melted, it has a very acquired taste. A lot of the stuff is available all year long, except for some of the fish that come in imported from Greece, like there's barbuña, they're little red mullet, and they're not available all year. They come frozen. If you want to buy them all year, you can get them frozen from Brazil, but the Mediterranean stuff is maybe 6 to 7 months a year available. Sardines also are available. And if you want to buy fresh Portuguese sardines, they're not always available, but sometimes suppliers, if it's properly frozen and then properly marinated and grilled properly, you wouldn't even know the difference. My dinner routine has to come to an end according to my wife. I get up at 5 in the morning. By 6 o'clock, I'm usually out buying vegetables. I supply mostly Westmount and Lachine, and I used to do also Laurier, but now there's an independent partner. I manage I'm partnership now in 3 restaurants directly, Griffintown, Westmount, and Lachine. I am no longer directly involved with Laurier and Little Italy, but I'm in constant communication with the guys I give a lot of my opinions, they call me for reference, and many times when a customer calls me from that part of the woods, I refer the customer to go to that location. For a Greek citizen, ouzo is like someone has a coffee here in Montreal. An ouzo shot in Greece is like comes with your coffee in the morning. It's like a wake-up call. Ouzo, in food-wise, is used for a lot of sautéing of the cheeses, and it's also sometimes used in a lot of the pastry cooking. Sometimes when I get a lot of groups or friends and different people, like this week I had a whole bunch of friends of mine, Greek doctors came here on Sunday. So I put the bottle of booze on the table and I said to them, you guys know what to do. I put the shooter glass around. And of course, tradition is to cheers. So when I was called over, I cheered with the whole group. So it's a traditional celebration drink, I guess. It's a happiness drink. Traditionally, a Greek taverna is a local hangout where people go, some guys, it's a very casual place. That's why it's called a taverna. When you want to level up higher up, it's called estiatorio. I guess you elevate the quality of the evening by calling it estiatorio, but usually tavernas in Greece are everyday or awfully frequented locations, and it's a celebration factor. My grandfather was a soldier, and he told me many stories about him going to Turkey, and they became friends with a lot of the other Turkish soldiers, even though they were at war. And a lot of the food that they shared and the expressions are very similar, like the names kataifi and all these types of names in the kitchen have a very similar pronunciation. You can almost relate 100% if it's either Turkish or Greek, but they're very, very closely related.
My name is M.D. Nur Karim. I am from Bangladesh. I came in Canada 2001. I met Theodore Danias, and then he asked me to join with him. He opened Petros, so I came there. I worked with him 5 years. Then he offered me to come partner with him. Now I am working with him since 12 years. Still now I am working. So I am running the business and I am chef cook. I cook Greek food since almost now 20 years. Every week, 2-3 times we order fresh fish and we buy vegetables every week. We sell a lot of fish, Griffintown and Lashin, 600 fish and lot of lamb soup because our specialty also lamb soup, a lot of chicken. Our specialty is a Petros special, like deep fried zucchini and eggplant chips with tzatziki. And we sell a lot of octopus, also a lot of Greek salad. This is our specialty with tomatoes, cucumber, and red pepper, green pepper, with salt, pepper, oregano, red wine vinegar, and olive oil.